Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the fridge. On the menu tonight, World of Tanks. Tonight's menu item is a rather special one from Italy, the Progetto. Translated, this would be project or plan, which is fitting given that this tank was never more than a concept or a development, abandoned when Italy joined the development of the standard tank project. This is also our first taste of the new Italian auto reloading system. For those of you that missed the Wargaming hype video about this new auto loading system, I'll do my best to describe to you how it works. The tank has a 3-round magazine. However, unlike a drum type, this magazine can be reloaded 1 round at a time. It works kind of like this. You start the game empty, as everybody does, and the first shell takes 12 seconds to load into the magazine. Once this shell is loaded, you can fire it, or you can wait. If you wait, a second shell will be loaded in 9 seconds. Again, both of these shells are now available for you to fire. Wait another 8 seconds and you have all 3 rounds loaded and ready to fire, just like a regular drum type. You do not need to wait for a shell to finish being loaded. If you're halfway through loading a round and you've got a round ready to fire, you can do just that. You can fire. You don't need to press any buttons to make this happen. It happens automatically. As you can see, loading in 1 round from empty takes a long time, and loading in the last round is the fastest. This enables you to play it as a single shot, or an autoloader, or a mixture of both. There are going to be situations where you're going to want to fire 1 round, wait for it to reload, and then dump the clip. Or you could be taking single shots, keeping your magazine topped up. Then you might get rushed, and then you've got all 3 rounds available to you just to dump into the target. I have been in a situation where I was dueling with a regular French autoloader, and we failed to clip each other. Because I was able to load 1 round before he was able to load his 4, I won the firefight. With that explained, let's take a look at the tank. Now, please keep in mind I was working with a pre-release tank, so these numbers may be subject to change. Starting with the cannon, we find a 90mm equipped with the new auto reloading system. Alpha strike is 240 hit points, and penetration stands at 212mm. Reload time is between 7.67 seconds and 11.51 seconds, depending on which shell number you're loading into the magazine. DPM while using it as a single shot is 1877. You have 720 hit points in the clip with 2 seconds between each shell. Loading from empty to full takes 27.8 seconds. Your aim time is 2.01. and your dispersion is 0.32. Turret rotation is 37.55 degrees per second. Depression and elevation is good with 9 degrees down and 20 degrees up. That is a lot of numbers. Basically, it's a nice gun, but a bit strange with the reloading. Once you get used to how the magazine works, it works really well. Survivability is a bit questionable with 1,400 hit points and no real armor. The turret has the ability to bounce random shots fired at it from strange angles, but it's nothing you can rely on. Armour ranges from 80mm on the turret front to 20mm on the rear of the hull. Mobility is good. The hull traverse speed of 48 degrees per second is nice, and the power to weight ratio is currently 18.63 horsepower per tonne. Combined with a top speed of 55 km an hour forwards and 20 in reverse, she can move about the battlefield reasonably well. Concealment is decent enough with a rating of 15 stationary and 12 moving. Spotting is also nice with a view range of 390 metres. So, there we have the numbers. How does she play? Honestly, I'm not the best person to ask because I don't play the mobile mediums very well, although I do alright in my bat chat. What I did find was that she's good as a second string tank, giving support to either mediums or heavies that are keeping the red tanks busy. Pop out, fire off 1, 2, 3 rounds, relocate, do it again. Having the flexibility to pop off 1 round at a fleeting tank without having to worry about holding on to half an empty magazine is great. While testing, I was able to run Brothers in Arms, a rammer and vents, all of which got my single shot reload down to 6.6 seconds, giving a good DPM of over 2100. The long reload was around 24 seconds, so it didn't feel like I was always waiting on ammunition to load. While I'm not the best mobile medium player, I did enjoy my time in the Progetto. I don't think I'll buy the premium, rather I'll wait for the tech tree to be released. I think the tier 10 one of these is going to be some serious fun. For those of you that are going to buy this tank on release, you are really going to enjoy it. Because people have not yet encountered the auto reloader, you've got the ability to confuse players into thinking you're either a single shot tank or an auto loader, and either way you can get the advantage if you play it right. Thank you for stopping by the fridge. Be sure to stop past my Patreon, Discord and Twitch links on the way out. See you again soon.